Quarry.
Guys, welcome to DOREEN'S African Experiences. This is one hell of an experience. This is a quarry, a stone quarry, and this is where stones are made. You know those concrete stones? What you'd call aggregate stones. So there is different types. Now this is solid steel, literally. Look at that. That's solid steel. These stones are made this way, and trust me, every depth, every inch has people making stones. This is crazy. It's like the whole thing has been crunched down. See? These are concrete stones for floor. Basically, they are best used in construction when you're putting concrete on your floor, on your concrete floor. And also, for people that's building beams, you know, beams are like upper beams on your house, on top of your house. Those ones are best. You use the marble stones, the extremely small ones. But when you're buying these stones in Uganda, the local term is referred to as meketu. That's the local term. So this is basically the local quarry. It's way bigger than this. My God. So many people everywhere. Damn. It's all kinds of hammering. Different hammers. Big ones. Look at that. That's a huge stone. Oh, hello. There's a kid too. Whew. I think I want to go down, but I'm also scared of going down because I don't want to fall. This is nice. Guys, this is really, 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 really nice. All this, you find all these at DOREEN'S African Experiences, guys. Look at the view. The view is crazy. The view is insane. Guys, about these stones, you look at their purity, right? So there is different types. There are some that's actually really, really soft. So when you're buying, you have to ask for solid steel. Okay? Like really solid steel. Oh my God. So I'm gonna give you the price of a truck from the big truck. These ones, usually people don't buy them in heavy trucks. You don't, unless you're running a business. I don't think you're gonna need a Sino truck of these. There is no way you're going to need a Sino truck of these. Mla forward ya buno bumeke tu ya me. Forward ya make it. Eno. Ate buno. Buno butono. Bumeke tu.
Make it. This is anything. Let me talk now, Sam.
Ate elef. Ate abagitunde 15. Ngaba mbagitunda 15. Forward ne bagitunda 2. 2.5. So basically the price in forward trucks, you know, no matter how big your house is, I guarantee you won't need more than 3 forward trucks of those stones. And because they are not so small, they don't consume a lot of time. Oh, sorry, they don't. Oh my goodness, my English is not coming along. So their size is not extremely small, okay? Which means you'll need at least 3 forward trucks, or 4, maybe 5 at most, to get your job done. So a forward truck, these particular ones, because they're different types, you have to note that. You know, we have aggregate, we have what people locally refer to as chorus stones. Those are way smaller. way smaller. Mujevale. Timujevale ko. Kale. So these ones, yeah, an elf truck is going for about 120 to, depending on the size, 120, 140 at most. Maybe 150, you know, depending on how far you are. Sometimes these prices differ according to distance. You know, how far out are you? You know that? So when you're very far, everything, well, prices go a little bit higher. But on wholesale price, if you come down here, those are the prices. The elf truck is going for 120 to 140 in the mine. Okay? Look at the tiny house on top of that. That's it. What the hell? Why would somebody build up there? Do people even stay in there? Huh. Mujevale. God. Wow. I want a photo of that tiny house. Tiniest house on top of a falling hill I've ever seen. So a forward truck is going for 150 to at most 200 or maybe 250. But you have to remember the type of stones varies. These stones are different from other types of stones. I'll be showing you what other type of stones look like and what they are used for. Okay, but these ones are good. You can use these, you know, but you look for smaller sheds. So the smaller, the cheaper. Okay? The smaller, the cheaper. The cheaper they go. Wait, what? The smaller, the more expensive. Oh my goodness, what's wrong with me? The smaller, the more expensive they get. But right now, that's the price for them. Those aggregate stones. That's what they cost right about now. And if somebody wants an individual or independent price of a Sino truck, please let me know. But I'm telling you, you're not going to need a Sino truck of these unless you're building a flat. Then I'll have to get the price for you separately. But yeah, you get the idea. Alright, so first and foremost, Sino trucks can't come up the hill, especially in this particular quarry. Why? Because they have the strength, but they're too big. They're very, very big. And because the ground, because of their weight and strength, they can easily, well, overweigh on the road itself. So you need smaller trucks to go up there for your own safety. And even they can't go up there. So from my sources, if a Sino truck wants these stones, usually they get either an elf truck or a forward truck to go up there, fill up and load them. Yeah. That's crazy. But that's what happens. In this generation, time and age and era, you need to learn to be a better person. The world is not moving on the same principles as you. Good is so rare these days. People moving shifty. People lie. They're hypocrites. They pretend. People are only actually doing what's best for them. But that should never stop you from being a good person. Because the world needs a lot of those these days. And whether you believe it or not, the good you do always somehow comes back to you when you least expect it. The universe takes care of you when you need it. It's just something random. But it helps. At least it works for me. Oh my goodness. So they put metal and hit the metal in order to move the big stone to fall. Wow. I've never seen this in my entire life. See that? That's what they hit. Oh my God. Imagine that entire big stone falling. I think everyone first moves. Banange muzikirize mbakwate nga Mukono temuli face. This is how they make them. Mwana nze njala ennuma. Ninga atanalya nako. Nze wemba manye entambula zo nkeera kulya. Now, when you go ahead to buy these concrete stones, these stones are very good for when you're pouring your concrete on the floor of your house. They are the best. One, they are cost efficient. Two, they don't consume a lot of cement and sand mix. Remember, when you're making a concrete mix, you're not supposed to put plaster sand in there. It's simply lake sand and those aggregate stones or concrete stones. The measurement should be perfect. It shouldn't be too liquefied. It shouldn't be too thick. It should be exact. Your engineer should be able to do that for you. You can rent a concrete mixer or buy one, or you can use somebody who knows how to mix the concrete. If you're going to do a small building, your builders can mix it up for you. If you're doing heavy construction, you need to hire a concrete mixer. Okay? Because that's one of the hardest jobs on site, mixing concrete. It consumes a lot of water. It takes up a lot of energy. I've done it, I know. So always figure out what's best for you, financially, and for your people. Sometimes we focus so much on the money, we're spending this and that, and then we forget that the people we're trying to cut corners around are also human beings. They have bodies to protect, because somehow I've heard people say your body is your temple, but we don't take that so seriously. Your body is indeed your temple. What you let in can affect you. What you do with it can affect you. You know? Anyway, so this tour today, I didn't want to just tell you this is how much concrete stones cost. I wanted to show you something extraordinary, a quarry site. Even I've seen 2 of them in my lifetime. This is my 3rd. So they're not everywhere. Remember, stones are minerals. They're minerals from the ground. That's why it's in Africa we have a lot of those. We have a lot of those. All I'm saying is, first and foremost, these stones are good. You know that beam in the ground when you're building a few courses up and you're going up, the lower beam, you can also use these stones for that concrete mix. You can also use them for your towards your roofing level. You can also use them for your pillars. Now, when you're using them for your pillars, try to get the smallest shed, small ones, and they should be solid steel, because there is types. There is those that's like paper. They're not like, they're stones, but they're not too hard. You need to get the ones that's actually very hard, but you can't crush it easily. That's what I mean by solid steel. Because there is no point for you to go and buy marble stones unless you want to go extra. But if you're building a flat, you need marble stones for your balconies or your divisions of your flats, because those stones are ultimate. They are good, or they are the best of the best, because they are extremely strong. These are very strong too, but depending on what type of work you're doing and how much weight is going to go on it, you need to decide for yourself. You can use these too. People use them and they're fine. And cement-wise, try not to cut corners on cement when you're building flats, when you're making pillars, you're making balconies and stuff like that. You should try your level best not to cut corners and stuff like that, What else did I talk about these stones? The price of a center tracker I will individually tell whoever is interested for these stones, because I don't have it now. I've never bought a center track of these stones, but I know I can get the price instantly. I hope you enjoyed the video, by the way. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Guys, this is amazing. So basically, this is like an area view of the surroundings. Look at that. This looks like footage from Kasese actually. Guys, oh my god, I cannot slope down there, I'm scared. Oh my god. You can easily slide and fall practically. Maybe when the truck stops around there, I'll board. And this is a cell tower, and the second one and the last one is a police tower, and they are powered by both electric and solar. Yep, this is Uganda. So yeah, I think this is the first ones I've seen up close in Mukono. Actually no, I've seen another quite big, really big. I want to show you the solar panels that power them. Oh my god, I have a backup panels. Oh my god, the higher you go, the better the view gets. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's like a plain view. Nothing can be fully identified. I'm sorry, I'm panting. Oh. See, now I'm zooming in to an individual house. Well, still far. But you get the idea.